Hey you guys, I thought I would do a life update. I haven't done one in a while, but everything is pretty much smooth. Just been stressed out, been having some anxiety, and one part of that is where I'm living at. We don't have our own space right now, and we're working on that. We're trying to find something that's in our budget. It just seems like everything that I have been trying to do hasn't been working, and I know it's because of God. Like, I totally know that's what it is. And this whole month, I dedicated this month to God. Like, I have been praying more. I have been making sure I go to church. I catch my sermons every day, and I have tried to stop some negative behaviors. And what I mean by negative behaviors is like cussing, talking about people, getting jealous of people. Like, oh man, she just started her YouTube channel. She already got 20,000 subscribers, and I've been doing this for 5 or 6 years, and nobody watches me. Like, what am I doing wrong? And she's not even doing makeup good. You know, that type of stuff. And so I took a social media fast. I don't know if anybody knows, but I have not been on social media all month. And the first 4 or 5 days were very hard, because as soon as my alarm goes off in the morning, before I even say good morning to Jay, before I even say good morning to my husband, the first thing I do is check Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram. I don't know why I check Instagram, because my Instagram don't be popping, because I don't be posting. But I check my social media before. I don't even thank the Lord when I wake up. I won't even praying before I go to sleep. Like, the only prayer I really knew I did every day was saying my grace, like praying before I eat my food. So I'm like, you know what, God has blessed me. I dedicate this whole month to God. Like, I have been praying, I have been like asking God for things, but I have been asking sincerely. I haven't been asking because, well, such and such got this and I want to get it, or I want to get this so it'll come off looking like this, you know. Trying to get out of how people perceive me and the type of image that I want to, you know, put out there. And looking at other people's life and being mad because my life ain't going that way, or things aren't moving as fast as I would want them to move. And I've just been trying to get on God's plan. And y'all see how this life update and totally went into something totally different, but that's just how God works. And you can't tell me personally that God is not real, that there's not something higher than me. Because what I prayed about before I even started this, which was probably about, this had been on my mind for like the last week of October. Then on Halloween, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do this. Like, I was at work, and I had a conversation with my supervisor, I want to say 2 weeks prior to me even deciding to do that. And everything that we talked about and everything that I prayed for is just, God has been sending me confirmations, whether it's in the sermons I listen to, or the sermons at church, or somebody else saying it, or me happening to catch something on the radio or something on TV. Like, God has been confirming that to me. Just like I caught an anxiety sermon. I didn't even know people preached about that, talked about that, but I had been trying to work on my anxiety, and Friday night I had an anxiety attack, and I had a pretty bad one. And I had been praying, and I remembered the sermon, because usually when I have an anxiety attack, I get all of my feelings, and I just be super emotional and moody, and sometimes I could be aggressive, sometimes I just be withdrawn, and I take it out on everybody that's around me. And usually that could last for about anywhere from 30 minutes to a few hours. It just depends on what I try to do to cope. And I remember the sermon, he's like, as soon as you get it, pray right that moment. Don't focus on what's giving you the anxiety or whatever. You just pray about it. And that's what I've been doing. And y'all, when I thought about that Friday, after I cut my wax burner on and got all into, you know, trying to get into my coping skills and stuff, I was like, girl, he said pray. I prayed about it, y'all, and when I got done praying, I felt so much better. I got my energy back and everything. And again, I knew that was nothing but God, and he has just been working and moving. And I'm excited. Like, I'm really excited to see how this month of me doing what I have been doing and fasting and stuff, like, how is that going to better my life? Like, how is that going to open me up for more blessings and more opportunities? And I just stopped focusing on a lot of things. Like, I really have, like with the YouTube situation, what's that fat girl named Morgan, who did the funny makeup tutorials on Facebook. She got popular. She has so many subscribers, and now she's in sponsorships. Like, all of her videos is like over 200,000 views, and I'm just like, wow, really? Like, it's been some of us who I know who started YouTube around the same time I did, who have been grinding hard, spending money, like doing all of this stuff, and we're nowhere near to where she's at. And I just had to realize, like, maybe this ain't what God wants for me at this moment. Maybe this is what God, maybe that's not what God wants for me at all. Or maybe because I focus so much on this YouTube stuff and not on him, that's why it's not working. Like I promise you guys, y'all, I eat, sleep, dream, breathe YouTube. I promise you I do. If I'm out, I'm looking at tech stuff, I'm researching, like, this gonna be a hot product. Like, I'm buying magazines. I have several magazine subscriptions that I look in to see, okay, what's gonna be trending for this month, what's gonna be the new hottest makeup product, how can I save to get this, or what can I do, how can I do that. Like, I spent so much time on YouTube. Like, one time, y'all, I didn't even go to church. I'm like, but I ain't going to church. I'm finna film and edit all day today, and that's what I did. And I feel like that could be why my channel is suffering. I'm not sure. It could be me. It could be me. But I have just been a work in progress. I have been trying to work on myself. I have been really working on my anxiety and my OCD. I didn't realize my OCD, y'all, was that bad. That bad until I started this. Like, I promise you. And me having to be in control. If y'all want a separate video on that, then let me know. But I know with the OCD personality thing, you want to be perfect. Like, everything you have to do is perfect, it's controlled and whatever. And I didn't realize I had control issues until like, it's horrible. Again, if y'all want a separate video on this little topic, let me know. I have not been formally or professionally diagnosed with any of this stuff. It's just because I went to school for mental health and I diagnosed myself. That's just what it is. I haven't been to a therapist, I haven't been to a specialist, a doctor, none of that. I just diagnosed myself. But I have been working on it, and that has been going really well. I am starting to get a lot better with handling Jay due to that, because Jay can be really needy, and if I'm doing something, I can't focus on nothing else till I'm done with what I was doing. And with Jay, you can't do that. So yeah, everything has just been a work in progress. So y'all continue to pray for me. But I don't want to ramble too much. It's just basically I've been under a bunch of stress. And other than that, life has been good. So to lose these 20 pounds by January. I did start back eating crazy, but again, I think that was due to stress. And I did drink soda from like Thursday all the way up to today, so that's Monday. So last week and today I drank soda, which I need to stop. I don't know about working out. I do better going to a gym versus working out on my own. But if Bae works out with me, like we get outside, me, him, and Jay, and we do stuff, then I can work out like that if I have a partner. But just me by myself, it's not gonna work. I'll work out good for about 2 or 3 days, and then that's it. But I want to get this weight off. Like, this is the biggest I have ever been, and I don't really think Bae has a problem with it, but I have a problem with it. I just don't like it. And then the cute clothes and the stuff, I guess because mentally I'm stuck in what I used to look like and what I used to be able to do, and now I can't. And I think that's the part that really bothers me the most. But it ain't like I'm like all jiggly and sloppy and just nasty looking in clothes. It's not that. Trust me, it's not that. But to me, I'm just too freaking big. Like, I want to at least be 180, and then from 180 I could decide if I want to go back to 160. Because now that I look at it, 148, that's kind of too small for me. Like, I'm a grown woman now. I want like a little shape. It ain't like I ever had a whole bunch of shape. Like, I had some type of big somebody. Never had that. Never was built like that. But I just want to lose a little bit of weight. So I've been looking at this intermittent fasting. I'm thinking about trying that 2 times a week for about 2 or 3 weeks to see how it goes, to see if I can handle it, and then I'll bump it up to doing it like 3 to 4 days out the week. Not sure. But if you guys have any weight loss tips or whatever, that apple cider vinegar stuff ain't gonna work, because as soon as I smell it, I gag. I don't like it. I won't like it. I can't try it. I can't do that. As far as clean eating, I can't do that, because where I'm standing now, I don't have to buy groceries. I don't buy the groceries, so whatever she cooked, that's what I eat. I can't go vegan because my husband likes meat. Meat is just him. Like every meal, there has to be some type of meat. So I can't do that. But I have been trying to eat smaller portions and watch my sugar and my caffeine intake. I haven't really been drinking caffeine, which could play a role in my mood, because I have had caffeine withdrawals several times within the last couple of months. If any of y'all remember some of my other videos where I talked about going, like my snaps, when I talked about I just felt terrible, like I was dying, I thought something was wrong with me. But when I went to the doctor, it's caffeine. They was like, caffeine is the second worst thing to detox and withdraw from. He said it's basically like being a crack addict and then you no longer have the crack. He said it's just that bad. He said in some cases it could be a lot worse than withdrawing from crack. And I was just like, wow, are you serious? And they give us that stuff to eat and drink. And it's okay. Like, people don't see nothing wrong with that. So I have been trying to just get out of caffeine, and I need to start going to bed on time. I do have my bedtime timer thing on my phone, so I try to be in bed by 11 and I try to get up by 9. But most mornings I'm up way before 9, because Jay likes to get up. If he know his daddy is getting up for work, he will get up at 6:45, and he will be up with babe till he leave the house, and then he won't go back to sleep till it's about time for us to leave, for me to go to work and stuff. So that sucks. But yeah, I just really have, I think if I put myself on the schedule, like plan out my whole day, I'd be good. But I know if I do that, they're still working on my control stuff. Like, I still be in control of the day. And if I can't do something that's on that schedule, I'm gonna be really pissed. I'm gonna be really mad. Like, y'all, it's so bad where if babe said I'll be home in 10 minutes and he get home in 20 or 30 minutes, I'd be so pissed off. I have speak when he come in the house. Like, I'd be mad. Or if you say we going somewhere and you say you gonna be here at 1 o'clock and you get here at 1:02, I'm pissed off. Like, y'all, I be fighting mad. I don't know where I got that from, but I be fighting mad because you wasn't here when you said you was supposed to be here. If you said you're gonna do something and you don't do it, like, hey girl, I'm gonna text you when I get off, and then I know you off and you all on social media and you don't text me, I'd be upset. Now that texting one is just kind of, that was an example, because I don't have text back to people who text me. I barely even know my phone at half of the time. So but yeah, that was just an example. But I'm finna go ahead and get this car and do what I need to do. And y'all know what I really want to do. I'm gonna take this freaking wig off, because this itch. Like, right up here on this little edge part, oh my god, that itch my head so bad. I know you're supposed to wear a stocking cap under here, but anybody got time for that? So I'm finna get out of the car because my arm hurt holding this phone, because I took it off the stand. So I'm finna go ahead and edit this, so this could be up this week. And try to edit a few more things, especially some sponsored stuff that I need to get up. And when I mean sponsor, I mean somebody sent it to me for free. I ain't getting paid to do that on YouTube. The only time I get paid is from my AdSense. But anyway, I'm not you guys. Y'all can give me y'all a mini life update down below. I would love to read them. So thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next video.